Hey guys, let's welcome her newly crowned winner of Mrs. World 2022, Sargam Kaushal from India. Hello, Namaste, Adab. Welcome once again in another video. Guys, today in this video, let's see some detail about newly crowned winner of Mrs. World 2022. Mrs. World is the first beauty pageant of the married woman. Conceived in 1984, the concept of the pageant itself has its roots in Mrs. America. From 1984 to 1987, the pageant was known as Mrs. Woman of the World and was changed to Mrs. World in 1988. Over the years, Mrs. World snowballed into the biggest marital pageant in the world and features directors in 80 countries. India's Sargam Kaushal is Mrs. World 2022, bring the crown back after 21 years. Sargam Kaushal is Indian teacher and a model from Jammu. She got married in 2018 and soon after her marriage, she realized her passion and decided to participate in a beauty pageants. In 2022, she participated in the Mrs. India 2022 beauty pageant. Kaushal and her fellow participants underwent seasons with famous specialists in the pageantry industry. While preparing for the pageant, rampok specialist Kavita Karjiat, fitness expert Jeannie Sheikh, hair and makeup expert Chirag Bambot, and diet expert Dr. Varun Katiyal are among the experts. Sargam Kaushal was crowned Mrs. India World 2022 by a jury panel which consisted of Soha Ali Khan, Vivek Oberoi, Mohammad Ajruddin, culture designer Mosmi Mivewala, and former Queen Mrs. World Aditi Govitrikar. Sargam Kaushal also won the most exotic national costume award at the Mrs. World 2022. This is a big victory for India because India has won the Mrs. World title once before Sargam in 2001 with Dr. Aditi Govitrikar bagging the coveted crown.
I mean, 22 years later, we've got the crown back home, and Jai Hind. I'm so happy, so excited. Love you, India. Love you, the world. Love you.